Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? The Non-Father is here. When I think of C.J. Wallace and King Combs, two kids born with silver spoons in their mouth, I think of the king and I think of the teacher. Because as we about to find out, between these two, it's not about a salary, it's all about reality. Teachers teach and do the world good. Kings is ruled but mostly never understood. King Combs is most definitely in the limelight. He's enjoying his riches that the father bestowed upon him. While C.J. Wallace, who I still call Lil Big, shout out to Lil Big, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to move like a chess piece. Lil Big remind me of like John F. Kennedy's son, not in a racial sense, as far as a son that came from royalty, but he got to move strategically like a chess piece. And I wanted to make a video a couple of weeks ago about is his life in danger because he has so much to say, he has so much to live for. But he got to move quiet because there's haters waiting to silence him, to take from him what's rightfully his. It's a self-proclaimed throne. When you see King Combs moving around and Lil Big can't move around the way King Combs did or do, yes, Lil Big gotta move careful because there's a lot of haters and there's a lot of unanswered questions about his father. Even though we feel like we already know the answers, who took his life, this, that, and the third, and then there's a matter of $150 million that's coming his way. See, truthfully, Lil Big should pull his sister. His sister lived a quiet life. Shout out to Tiana Wallace. But Lil Big has to move strategically. And there's a lot of answers that we want from him. There's a lot of things we want to hear him say. That's what brings me to the young Kennedy son, who mysteriously lost his life in a plane crash that many felt probably was a plan for him to lose his life that way. A lot of behind the scenes things that led to him losing his life after he got on the plane. Was that planned? We'll never know, but these are the questions we ask when we ask about JFK Jr. So Lil Big has to move very differently than King Combs does. King Combs out in the open, he's enjoying it. While Lil Big got to stay behind the scenes because the more he gets into the public eye, and many eyes, the more he becomes a target. A lot of people feel there's already whispers. And I was thinking about this a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to make a story about it. But is Lil Big life in danger because of the fact that he's Biggie's son? Because he holds the cards to a lot of potential answers that could be answered. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Shout out to Lil Big. Rest in peace, Miss Wallace. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Big. And shout out to Gene Deal, a person that can crack this story way better than I can. And I believe you'll be hearing it from him in the upcoming weeks. Is Lil Big life in danger? Did he get ready to come home? Did he was accused of his father losing his life. The streets more or less made that accusations, and allegedly the feds is investigating it. So it's a lot of unanswered questions that Lil Big have the answers to him, allegedly, and he could come out and drop bombshells. So when I think of these two here, King Combs, the king of the streets, behind the scenes, the limelight. While Lil Big has the power behind the throne. It's the North Father. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. God bless Lil Big, Christopher C.J. Wallace, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is definitely to be continued. We'll be hearing a lot more of this, not just from me, but from other people. And I'm out. Peace.